Alright, what we've all been waiting for. What I've yes, 13 is exactly what I'm gonna do right now. I wanna watch the Rebirth and Ragnaros of Rav's hardcore journey. I wanna watch this so bad.
Journey. I took on the 2 hardest leveling achievements in the game by slaying an albino man bear pig who was pegging my internet GF and then bare naked kiting the deadliest scorpion in Azeroth with
I can't wait to see
toggled
it.
on to prove that no hardcore element would be left unmastered. I teamed up with Ompi to avenge his previous character's death on my final kill before level 60 and vowed that the series wouldn't end until I defeated Ragnaros.
Nice. So good, dude. Dude. Oh my. Everyone was there, dude. Even Miss.
Now to understand how this happened, I need to take you back to where we left off. I hit 60 and despite being showered with the server's praise I knew that the more important ding level 60 was yet to happen. Similar to me planning an epic last kill, Howard had a poetic plan for his to get his final level killing off the ghosts of his relatives haunting their pig family. He was adamant on doing the work himself and refused to let me mob tag for him. We spent days in those plague lands until he was just 1 kill away.
Dude, what is this, pet battle? What is this, Mr. Pandaria? Fuck.
His ding wasn't publicly advertised, but I made sure to let him know I was proud, and then throw him a party with some of Stormwind's finest baddies that I could find.
Fucking Miami 101, dude.
But it was at this time where everyone gathered for our pre-raid guild meeting because Papa Soda needed to make an important announcement.
I think I'm ready to show you guys the roster, show you all who is going to be in our first raid. It is subject to change. I worked on this
so
last night
cute.
with Ompi. Hunters. We only have 2 hunters in this raid. The 2 hunters that we do have in the raid are going to be Dizzy and Rav.
This meant I had
Nice.
work to do in the form of waking up and checking the mail, which was just full of surprises like my long-lost father trying to capitalize on my newfound fame by finally coming back from the store years later with the mill. But it also meant I had to do some honeydews in order to unlock the raid, which started with sex elf Robin Hood here who was like, "Dog, we got a dragon problem and you probably need to leech off of your guildies to kill some elites." To which I thanked them by taking the single fight that I beat them in DPS and posting it online to patronize their tiny little damage, but on the real Sardaka is a homie, and when I saw that an Egyptian Godzilla breeder tramp stamped his ass a few days later, I gave him the fattest 07 you've ever seen. But when I told Robin Hood that we beat level 1 of
I didn't know he
Bloons Tower
died.
Defense Burning Steps Edition, he said we are gonna need backup from Stormwind, so I figured I would use my clout to get an appointment with the king himself, who was all like, "Whoa,
I used my clout to get an appointment with the king himself.
whoa, talk to my wife about that shit," who by the way turned out to be a total bitch.
I was standing right next to you, imbecile.
She was all sus and then said only pussies would investigate further, which made me curious, so I spent an hour talking to just about every breathing creature in the Eastern
Jesus.
Kingdoms until some drunk told me about some shit that went down in the mountain.
We were in the middle of Black Rock Mountain when the filthy animals attacked.
I grabbed some of the most feared comrades I could find and we went in. We found the dude that was captured, but he was all like, "Yeah, I give up, this game has sucked the soul out of me," and I was like, "Suit yourself," until days later I found a note that said the local McDonald's was bringing back the McRib and all this.
What?
Suddenly the dude was highly motivated to get out of there. We escorted him as he unlocked all his friends, but he only seemed to talk to Fandy and thank her for the help. And I'm thinking, hey pervert, I have a pair of tits too, and just because no one is paying to see mine doesn't mean I'm not deep in this mountain's asshole saving you too. But long story short, we rescue him and he tells us to meet him in Stormwind
my
in an
God.
hour for what will be some juicy ass drama. I decide while I'm here to get attuned to some core that's molten, which involved trying to save 15 minutes of time on tunes that we committed 9 days of played time to by trying to glitch our way through lava. And after failing miserably at some practice,
what you're gonna do is you're gonna jump right before the red bar reaches the green vertical bar.
I figured what's the worst that could happen.
There he goes. I actually haven't seen footage of a lava run. Easy enough.
Anyways, it was now time for me to find
Seems
out
fair.
the drama that our prison break McRib lover was about to reveal. He said the queen has some Shrek turns into an ogre dragon at midnight shit going on, and I wasn't gonna be the one to piss on his parade. We venture into the keep, and even though I personally had my doubts, I love to stir the pot, so I made sure she caught a few strays from me, but to my surprise this conspiracy theory was true.
What the hell?
And half of the guard staff was apparently undercover. I ran around trying to spread the word, but then I realized that if Rab the Avatar couldn't save Stormwind, no one could. My ego got in the way of listening to Howard, and even though I thought the Ravatar could help, there was one hardcore element I had yet to face. Death. I felt empty inside, as my first thought was what would happen to Howard. My second thought was, how can I somehow make money off of this?
If I'm in Molten Core with you on Saturday, you have to buy my mouse pad. I'll buy 2 and 1 for Russell. It's where he can put his plates.
And then my third thought was that I just died 2 days before raid, and the odds of me making it back in time were slim.
We can power level you, go again. There's no time. You can't get power leveled back all the way up there. There's no way. It's not possible.
I just don't think that Rav's gonna hit 60 by the time we start our raid.
Just give up.
Unironically, the only way it's possible is either A, he takes hard drugs, or account shares. Because he has to play 24 hours a day.
And then that's all.
So he died because... So I don't know what move these guys
There was
have,
one hardcore-
but they have like this sweeping, I don't know. They have like a cleave. If you get close, you can get one shot. I don't know what it is. I think it stacks or something. Again, I don't know what it does, but he got close and this mob just killed him and just one shot him. Yeah. It's like a fat ass cleave. No, he's in Stormwind, but this appears like there's like a quest that you turn in. And it's like an Onyxia. Like it turns out that Onyxia is like a spy in Stormwind, and she appears in Stormwind, right? But these mobs are super fucking dangerous.
I ran around, no one Avatar could help. There was one hardcore element
fucking
I had yet
died.
to face. Death.
He got cleaved. So that happened.
Account shares. Because he has to play 24 hours a day.
And then that's also only getting levels.
And he died 2 days before the raid. So now he had 2 days to level his character back up to 60 in hardcore. So he could raid and prep for raid.
60.
I'm kind of down to bet 500 that he won't do it by raid.
You also need to get attuned. It's not going to happen.
But deep down I knew this was all part of my destiny.
Just give up. It's over. It is what it is.
And hundreds of Fangsly
Big
members
doubter.
were going
Big
to help
doubter.
me prove them wrong, so when Soda said this,
And I need him to tell me what he's going to do.
I only had one answer
Nah,
for
it's
him.
not the Onyxia World Buff quest. It's like a different quest, I think. There it is. There it is. I've doubted Fangsly, but without them, this wouldn't have happened. Nice. And they all love to be part of the RP too, which is really cool. Necklaces. There it is. Nice.
In just over a day, Fangsly got me back to level 50, but now my fate would be in the hands of a midget named P. Penis from Asmongold's Roach Guild, who informed me that there was no backup plan for me if things went wrong. After being awake for 2 days straight at this point, I wasn't trusting my own ability to avoid death, so I was absolutely not prepared for his goddamn Roblox obstacle course over elite mobs just to get to the next step in my journey.
Nice. Bruh. Oh! I would fail this 100%. Is this what you gotta do? There's no way. Oh.
And before I could even process what just happened, little PP head here was already telling me that one of my guildies died in the next step while giving me the most.
Don't ever take fall damage when you hit invid pods, it'll wear off.
Vague explanation of what he did wrong.
Oh my god.
But with it I had made it to the rock, where I would sit for 10 minutes at a time in hopes of getting XP orgasms from him grinding raid mobs. And with 12 hours till raid and 2 levels to go, I accepted a bribe from Papa Soda to join back into the OnlyFangs guild. Gold that would be used for the final step of the journey.
I actually watched this live. It was kind of nuts. It's cool to see it in a video now.
And in a 34-hour marathon we had done it, and been granted our raid spot back, but there were still doubters.
Listen, I still don't think he's gonna make it to raid, so what's the point of this shit?
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
He's gotta get to tuned. I just don't see it happening.
Little did he know that I would be walking by his side an hour later to achieve my attunement to the
An
molten
hour
core.
later, dude.
And while I had successfully ascended as Rab the Avatar, Howard could not complete the journey with me as he was still loyal to my former dead self.
That's true.
I asked his brothers and they informed me that only his ghost existed in the world, while he himself remained tethered to his dead owner, and rumor was his ghost could be found in the Plaguelands. My friends in Fangsly located his ghost and supported me as I tamed him to fight by my side for the remainder of my journey.
Nice.
It was now time to finish my attunements, but we weren't out of the clear yet.
Target, tell me if you got it. Kill the other guys in the back here. I feared them. I feared them.
Oh shit.
The Arcana Smiths have to
Oh
target.
my god,
Maybe
Corey
tell
almost
me.
died. Oh my god.
This is pretty.
This is pretty monks, guys.
Yeah.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Them down.
Roach out, 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 roach out.
Everyone's.
I already petried. I got scared.
Okay, guys, do we all have petries?
A few hours after hitting 60, I had to use a pussy potion just to survive the attunement, but no matter how little sleep or how deadly the tasks were ahead of me, I had a death to avenge and a destiny to fulfill.
Oh my god. Wait, is that his own body? No way, dude. You are an inspiration to us all. Dude, no way! Yo, Lead, were you part of this? His body is still there. That's so funny. Yeah, because he didn't delete the character. Oh my god, that's so fucking funny. Look at all the snowballs. Damn, Lead. Oh, it's okay. Run! Was Miz there? The Petri. The fucking Petri.
And with that, I had overcome the final hardcore element, death.
Nice.
And it was finally time for what we had all been waiting
Dude.
for.
Time is racing toward us.
Alright, now I get to see the Wagnaros.
Time.
Aw, that's cute. He gave him a shout out.
Mechanics, we just might survive.
I don't know,
You're not
Spaghetti.
ready for
Maybe.
the raid, molten core. So pack up, go home. You're through.
This is so
How
cute.
could I make a raid out of you?
Squad goals. 100% squad goals
The
right
first
there.
boss was the bitch Onyxia, whose sneaky Stormwind Sims killed my first character, and even though my heart had a beat faster than an EDM concert, the instructions were clear. Step on a crack, break your mother's back, and then when purple Charizard takes flight I bust a nut on all my cooldowns.
There it is. There goes Sardako.
After the most intense 17 seconds we were in the final phase, and to literally everyone's surprise we had no deaths yet.
Stop damage, stop damage.
Okay, we got it.
Good.
Nice.
And that's it.
Easy mode.
We did it. Let's go.
2 minute
That was easy as shit. Easy as shit.
But when my own
Nice.
performance was subpar, I had to channel my inner WoW player to find the
No, wait. Corey was last.
Oh, you're trying to make me feel bad, is that it?
Sorry, Corey.
to
We
get
out.
swollen and
Roach out, roach out, roach out, roach out, roach out, roach out.
Boss numero 3 was the first time I saw myself on the damage meters. For a second before it disappeared and never came back. Gar was the first boss where people thought we'd have deaths, and it's because every time one of his
Roach
little
out,
sperm
roach out,
cells
roach out.
pieces out, everyone around him is all like. But we made it through with no deaths. The next boss had a mechanic where one single person could kill everyone if they didn't get out of raid when they were marked.
Italian guy, living bomb, Italian guy. I'm calling it out. Italian guy, get out.
And all I'm saying is thank God no one was apparently listening to Soda, because his add-on broke and whispered every single person in raid that they were the target every time, even when they weren't. I then had my few moments in raid to shine.
Want to pull it, but I also don't yet. Yeah,
I
we're
think
gonna
you
pull.
can thread the needle.
Rab, you want to try and thread
Oh,
that
I
needle?
was so excited to
Pull
see
that
this.
corehound. You fuck this up. Oh god. Alright, oh god. Okay, Adamax, you're bubbling. Adamax, you're bubbling. Yeah, this is me. I got it. Fucking right.
Roach out, roach out, roach out.
Ravitar. That's it, right there. Right in the
Ooh.
middle. Okay. Miz, you're tanking it. Miz, you're tanking it. Femboy hole bubble. Femboy hole bubble.
Before we spent 13 minutes talking about the next boss and then a total of 13 seconds killing him.
Holy shit, he's just melting. Fuck this. Just kill him.
If there's a mechanic on the next boss, it must have called in sick that day, because I wasn't even tabbed into the game for this one.
Nice.
But then the next lava lamp god
That's so
rogue
crazy
raid
how
boss
all
had a
the
job for me.
DPS are just all the
I would
warriors,
have to get
bro.
the attention of one of his lil slades and bring them to a tank. The only
Rap
problem was they
doesn't
got a
miss.
glance of
He
Fandy's tits,
don't
and for
miss.
the life of me I couldn't distract it over. No one noticed.
Alright, just do damage.
We now had 2 bosses left, and I felt like things were going a little too smooth, so I had a plan.
Rav? Rav is dead.
What?
What? Oh my god, you're so
finish the
dumb.
game. What's a raid alert? I don't know what that is.
Dumb.
He's not, is he?
He fucking died!
And then there was Rag,
Nice.
the final boss and the goal from day 1 of our guild, and while the others were strategizing and getting ready to min-max their DPS, I had my own plan for this fight.
Nice. Alright. Oh! Whee!
Psych!
Petri. Very good. He's such a G for doing that. The bait was so good, 13.
Group 5. I'm coming back.
Oh, yeah. The rabbits are actually just floating, dude. Nice.
Zero deaths.
And with that, months of hard work,
Nice.
sleepless nights, and gold spent by Fangsly and other viewers carrying idiot streamers like myself who barely lifted a finger, and we had done it. But in the midst of the celebrations,
Very good.
deep down I knew there was still one thing I had to do.
Very good.
And there was
Aww.
only one way I could do it. I'd transfer my character so that I could come back to life and
I just
call
got
him one
goosebumps.
last time. But I knew what had to be done.
I just got
He was
goosebumps.
being extra clingy after having not been fed because while I was busy fulfilling my destiny, he was stuck back, tethered to a dead character who could no longer take care of him. I arrived at the spot that I had found him, his family around to welcome him back.
Oh my
I
god.
looked at him, and for one last time, I /Pat Howard.
This is so sad. Dude, no way. No, dude, no. Are you serious? What? No.
So after what started for me asking to join a guild full of people who had no idea who I
Who
was,
is this Rav guy? Is it the League Rav guy? I don't know who the fuck Rav.
I experienced the craziest leveling journey not once, but twice. I was welcomed by the most incredible community I've seen online, and I got emotional over a pig in a video game. And that is the story of
Yeah.
Rav the Avatar. But what I didn't realize was that me letting Howard go was what I needed to release his ghost, and I immediately knew what this meant.
What? He's gonna get it back. No way. No. That was amazing. Actually crying. Oh my god. Wow. That was good. So is he not playing the next raid? He probably will. And he'll probably make something out of it. I don't know. That's what I was thinking too. Because it was like the end of Rav, right? The finale. But it might be like, there might be some plot twist. Very nice. You guys should go check out Rav.